Gentlemen, a beautiful day up here on the crap St. John. The sun is out, the sky is blue, the clouds are blown away.
and welcome to LAAX. Look at this, absolutely resplendent today. This is the hallowed piste, or trail if you're in the States, known as P60. My name's Ed Lee, the man sat next to me is Tim Warwood, and this is the LAAX Open. This year we're celebrating 10 years of this iconic contest, and Tim, you've got a fair few highlights from over the years, haven't you?
Patrick Hoffman last season was a massive highlight. Remember that run? Remember the creativity?
Nose grab, early nose grab, bottom of the kicker, back rodeo. Out of exactly the same draw of creativity and spontaneity, I'm picking Dusty Henriksen in, I think it was 2021.
21.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. Looked like he was asleep as he was snowboarding.
Hand drag over the roller, front flip, open up skydive, front flip. I mean, where he thought, he was like, oh yeah, I've got enough speed to do that. There's so many different elements of it that don't make sense. But
then alongside those two, you've got the creativity, but you've also got the freestyle brilliance of Mark McMorris. Watching him dominate throughout the year. Starley Sandbach, the style there.
Mark McMorris won the first ever LAAX Open in 2016.
And he's here.
Yeah, he's still here. Oh, I hadn't thought of that.
Yeah.
Do you know how many X Games medals he's amassed?
In total?
Yeah.
All colours?
Yeah. I'll give you a clue. He's the most
18.
winning snowboarder
16.
ever.
Oh.
23. 11 gold, 9 silver, 3 bronze. And you're going to see him in action today. We've got the first of the heats coming through today. So men's snowboard slopestyle qualifiers. We're going heat 1, so 30 riders. Top 12 of those will get taken. And then tomorrow we've got heat 2. Top 12 will get taken from there. This is what the mountain looks like. You can see on the left-hand side, if the Galaxy building, it's Galaxy. So you've got that slopestyle area running down the side there from about midnight down to sort of 8 o'clock, would you say?
I wondered where you were going with that. If that picture was a clock face,
yeah,
that's what you're doing.
We're going from 12 o'clock down to 8 o'clock. And right down at the bottom, Woodsy called it, I can't remember the word he used, but he said an awful 45-degree quarter pipe.
Yeah.
It's a quarter pipe, but it's on that horrendous angle. That was the word he used, horrendous
angle.
So you're coming out of those big kickers and you're hitting a 45-degree quarter pipe, which then turns you into that little rail section that you've got to slow down for. It is a super tech course. You've got to have your wits about you.
You really do. And I was chatting with a few of the guys just before at the top here, and it's pushing them. This is the most challenging course that any of them will probably ride this season. I'm going to go out on a limb and say that. And it really does. It makes people take their trick bags, empty them on the table and start sifting through and saying, right, what can I put where? Which trick can I put on which section?
Okay, let's take a closer look at it. We've got the course animation here, so we can take a look at the exact measurements. Kick off out of the start gate, and you've got this little hitching post rail running across the slope there. No one getting too risky on that, because this is one scoring block on the sector by sector. So you've got the 6, 10 and 8 flat bar, little donkey and a down flat down. Then you've got that cannon rail and the rainbow. Things starting to speed up here, Tim.
You've got to get your speed up through there. Yeah, you've almost got to use that as a speed bump, because here's the first of the jumps. It's not massive, but actually the steepness of the run there isn't great, so you need to keep your speed. And then into the 2 Twisted Sisters angle takeoffs. Not massive, but again, you need to keep your speed for these.
Yeah, and the shark fins down at the bottom. You can go 6 meters, you can go up to 16 meters a table. Long landing on that, though. There's that horrendous 45-degree angled quarter pipe. That really does split people up. It's pretty obvious. And then you've got a gap to down, a waterfall, and then a Jersey barrier elbow there. So 3 very different rails. And the number, we called it the heartbreaker, didn't we, a couple of years ago? The number of people who make mistakes on those is just...
Well, you call it the heartbreaker. Billy Morgan will call it the bank breaker. He got a couple of triples on lock, didn't he? And he came undone on that bottom
rail, yeah.
Came undone on that bottom quarter pipe, excuse me.
Yeah, so it's resplendent out there. We've already used that word today. It's absolutely beautiful. Free skiers got the short end of the stick today. Conditions were a little bit cloudy, a little bit too much precipitation for them. And watching it carefully, I think the speed was really changeable. We've now got warming temperatures, clear skies. So I think this is going to start running. I don't want to go say, but it could be a little bit slow. Some of the lighter riders might struggle this afternoon, I think, but we'll see.
We'll see how it goes. Yeah, they have had to. They were trying to run the program, the LAAX program. I mean, it changes constantly, and it has to. It has to. But they were going to run both heats. But what they're essentially doing is they're just going to run heat 1 now, just because of giving the riders that training to get used to that speed.
Okay, well, we can take a closer look at the course in a second with Marcus Cleveland. First, though, here is the lineup. Hiroto Ogiwara, the man who won in Beijing. That is a spinning top there, ladies and gentlemen. Probably one of the most consistent rotators in the game. Mons Roysland dropping in. Look at that, number 12. Lee Dong-hyun out of South Korea, a.k.a. Donga, one of my favourite riders. Number 20 there. Keep your eyes peeled, ladies and gentlemen. He's back in competition. He released arguably the best video part of all time earlier this winter. Rene Renekangas in the house. Liam Farrell, he's had a couple of little ones. Look at the Americans down there. Sean Fitzsimons back in business, and Jake Cantor. So plenty to look out for here. So many good riders. And as we saw in the free ski this morning, Tim, like unbelievable level.
Yeah, it is going to be an unbelievable level. I think definitely. It's always hard, isn't it? You don't know until the first rider drops, until that kind of the torch paper gets lit. But basically, how hard are they going to push? And again, it only takes one. The moment one goes, they all have to go. The top 12 advance. There's no point in thinking about Heat 2 tomorrow, because it is only the top 12 from this heat. But we certainly saw with the free skiers, third gear, maybe fourth gear, but they definitely weren't at full stretch. Yeah,
1 in 2.93 are going to make it through to the final out of this, essentially. So it's not a brutal cut yet, but you can't rest up at all. So before we get into the live action, which starts in about 4 minutes' time, we're going to have a little look at the course with Marcus Cleveland, one of the greatest ever to strap in.
The course for the 2025 LAAX Open is pretty cool. Got some different features in there this year. It's definitely a little challenging, especially with the Wu-Tang jumps. The shark fin, also the quarter pipe into a redirect to the rails. First off, we have this spine with the rail on top. I'm gonna slide from the left side to the right side just to gain a little bit of speed, and then into the either down rail, down flat down, or down flat rail. I think I kind of go with the classic down rail. It's like you can't go wrong with the down rail. Then you're coming into either a shootout rail or a nice rainbow rail. I always love the rainbow rails. Then you have the classic first jump. To the Wu-Tang jumps. The jumps here in LAAX are super nice. They're the most safest big jumps there is. It's not going to be spin to win, which is nice, because then you need to like switch it up a little bit, because the takeoff is not the same. I feel like this one is one of the better shark fins there is, because it's not really a fully piped wall. Into the quarter pipe, which is challenging. And then you can choose between the gap rail, the waterfall rail, or the kind of like an elbow rail. Each feature that you land on, you got to go pretty much straight to the next one. So you can't sketch or anything. You have to be creative. There's a lot of tricks that hasn't been done yet. Whenever I go ride, I just try to mess around and have fun, and then something creative just pops up.
When Marcus Cleveland says that something's challenging, you know it's difficult.
I was about to say that. Yeah. Oh my goodness, challenging for him. And the guy's a wizard.
He literally is. You're a wizard, Marcus.
Yeah.
Looking at the lineup now, Marcus is one of those riders who you always think, yeah, he's going to breeze through this, but it is pretty heavy. There's no one super obvious, is there, that you think, oh, well, they're probably not going to make it. We got Su Yiming in here.
Su Yiming has, I know, has just literally just looked at his name, crept in. You've got, like you said, Lauren Farrell, Sean Fitzsimons, Jake Cantor down at the bottom, but then mixing it in the middle, you've got the likes of Marcus Cleveland, Mark McMorris, Kalle Jarvelito that seems to be on a charge as well at the moment.
Yeah, he had a good showing in Christchurch, didn't he?
Cam Spalding, Eli Bouchard. Now, I like Eli Bouchard. I was with him at Absolute Park, and the kid works hard, man, and he put down some big heavy tricks there.
I think most impressively for me, you look at him and he came out as that 8-year-old with the youngest ever double backflip from Maximise, and he kind of had that child star label on him, and then he's just had his, like you said, he's had his head down, he's come out, he's kind of had the moose flip kind of, he's been with Rocco Jameson on those sloth roll pullbacks. Like, he's been working, and he's now at the vanguard of that younger generation who are really mixing things up and saying, you know what, we're not getting stuck into that 1800, 2160, 1980 battle. We're going to take things in a different direction. I mean, you saw Rocco Jameson's results in Kerr, 3rd place for that. I think he calls it, I mean, it's double sloth bring back, I think, but it might be a Rubik's flip.
Yeah, that's your area of expertise. But it's
100%
it's
not
going to
my
be
area
hard.
of expertise.
And then, of course, first up, you've got this man, Hiroto Ogiwara, and wow, I mean, this, just get ready for fireworks.
Yeah, he is, like, all you need is a stick and some sugar with this man, isn't it? And you can make candy floss.
Yeah.
First rider to land the 2160 is, I'm not sure, it was called a quint, wasn't it? But I didn't see the, I'm really militant about corks. Your head has to go under your feet for it to be a cork, or at least level with your feet, and yeah, it wasn't. But it's still, I'm not taking anything away from it.
But the thing is, that's why you know, if you do double cork, the head's going underneath the hips, isn't it? The head is dipping properly, but when you start getting into certainly triples on smaller jumps and quads on smaller jumps.
I think the big news as well from Hiroto, when you watch the Prime Park sessions, was that he linked together back 16, switch back 16 and cab 18. Like, if he can do that, ooh, that was locked in, wasn't it? Little pump off the toe edge.
Yeah, just getting that speed already.
Almost
so
like
now,
a back tail.
And then this switch backside, first up. Oh, and he went massive, didn't he? Someone tried to stall it. He knew he was going too big. He let go, he almost tried to shifty it out. Yeah,
he was almost a little bit too hot, wasn't he? Like, grabbed a handful of it. Going front 9 out of that as well. I mean, we talked about this a lot. Like, these guys have had a bit of practice, but not quite enough. I do like that. Tap up on the hitching rail, up at the top. It's that back tail. 8-10 out.
Easy.
Macking.
Yeah, he had those at Absolute Park as well. He was.
Look at Mons. I had a chat with him yesterday. Who was he with when he had that session? I think it was up in northern Norway. Kicker to down tube.
Kicker to the down tube.
It wasn't Fridge, was it?
Was it Sebe?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
Absolute lunacy.
Yeah. Big old jumps. I know what we'll do. Let's just put a tube on the landing.
Swack 450 to front board. Like, bring back. Absolute madness going down on that. Absolute. Look at him. He's been in. He's one of
the
those
veterans.
Riders.
Yeah.
These days, Mons Roysland, 27 years old, out of Oslo. Just feeling the vibe. The board wants to go home, Mons.
Send it home. Its bags are packed. Happy Gilmore 2 is coming out, by the way.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah.
Look at him, just a couple of little stretches there. Primarily known for his big air work, but he's got a good old slope run on him. Let's see where he goes. Lovely Miller flip over the hitch. Back 270. Into that cannon with the lip slide rodeo.
No,
630 out. That was lovely. Then the rodeo front 10. Oh, Mons!
Foot came out in the air. That was heavy. His foot came out the binding in the air. Wow. Well, he's made a stern stuff, but no doubt he'll be getting checked over. That was a heavy, heavy hit from Mons Roysland there.
That is incredible. Did his foot come out of the binding?
Yeah.
Yeah, I wondered if the binding had come off the board, but it's, Mons.
I tell you what, there's no way he's going for a one-footed front-side double rodeo.
Did he carve? Was it such a hard todio that he undid the straps on takeoff?
Wow.
That is,
Heavy.
heartbreaking.
Well, he's made of stern stuff, like I said.
He's got the Viking gene.
Wow. What a start to this contest already. It's so hard, isn't it? Because you have to big it up and you have to kind of put it up there because you can't expect fireworks. This is the LAAX Open. We've said it time and time again. This is the one they all want to win. They all want to come and perform.
Well, this man certainly did when he first turned up. Dusty Henriksson, kid out of Mammoth, absolute weapon on a skateboard and ludicrously talented on a snowboard as well. We talked about him earlier on with that amazing double front flip hand drag over the last feature. He's one of those riders who you know you get, especially in a course like this, you are going to see what salesmen call the USP, the unique selling point. Oh, good to see Mons up and walking there. That was a little bit worrying. That was a big, big hit. Like you said, though, Tim, made of stern stuff. Should we give Mons a round of applause? Yes, Mons. Giving it up, brother.
Also, Mons the only rider in this field to ride all 10 LAAX Opens. Is that what you said?
And before that, but I think, no, Morris has missed a couple, hasn't he?
Okay, yeah.
I think. But yeah, Mons has been it every single time. He did Kids Opens back in the day when the course was down the other side, on the shady side.
Yeah.
Okay, Dusty in the house. Took 23-24 off with an injury, but he's back now and he's riding so beautifully. Got that amazing drippy style.
This is who you want to snowboard like, isn't it?
Oh, lovely. 270 through that kink. Just lost him there in the shadow. Coming in, switch. Lovely cab 12. Floats.
Oh, the tweak on that.
Back 10. Alley-ooped out of the Twisted Sisters and now takes off a long way behind that. Judges will love that. Landed very high, though.
Yeah, almost with the bring back on that as well, wasn't it? Oh, yes!
Take about the lean air. That's named after Neil Blender. Neil backwards is lean. Beautiful first run from Dusty.
Really, really nice. Really, the backside 10 was so slow, wasn't it? And that's just goes with his style so perfectly. Technically, there's room for improvement if he wants, but what's my catchphrase? Score on the board.
Cab 12 knows. That one was mint, wasn't it?
And then this could have brought it round.
It was 9 bringback, was it? Yeah. Wow. I think it was. Yeah, it was. It was 9 bringback.
Going to be front 10, yeah, bring back 9.
No. Front 9 bringback.
Bring back 7.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Maths was never my strong point.
Right, here's your boy.
Yeah.
He's part of that fresh Canadian generation, including last year's Crystal Globe winner, Liam Brearley, and last year's LAAX Open winner, who is not... Oh, no, Liam is here. He's riding in Heat 2, but... Yeah, Eli Bouchard, Liam Brearley, Cam Spaulding, those boys. Heavy lift for them because they're carrying the weight of expectation that Seb Toots, Max Parrow and Mark McMorris leave behind, even though McMorris is still out here doing it and looking to find a spot in Milan next year. Darcy Sharp's here as well. Because there's that generation between Mark and these guys with Mikey Cicerelli and Darcy Sharp that you think about. Okay, Eli Bouchard, what are we going to get out here? This kid is... I've watched him in New Zealand in the off-season. He has got some hella press on the rails.
Oh, yes.
Peter Line, I reckon Peter Line watched him pressing his way around the States and was like, right,
I'll
bang
take
him on forum.
Yeah, I'll take him on the team.
Okay.
All right. Goofy rider. Dropping in.
What he's got here.
Like I said, at Spring Battle this year, he rode so hard, rode for so long.
Frontside nose. Oh, look at it there! That kind of swing round switch up on the rail. Beautiful 450 off.
Oh, they've missed that camera angle. Here we go.
This is a bonus
Front
feed, though. The camera crew have been setting up until yesterday, really. So huge on that.
14, massive.
Beautiful control of the rotation.
Yeah. Was sketching out a little bit on that. Yes, he was. He saw it just on that takeoff. And if the ice caught the better of him, if he's got his... Oh, and that was very Peter Line-esque as well, wasn't it?
Yeah. Little backside rodeo or Michael Chuck in the quarter pipe.
Oh, real shame that.
Oh, that was the makings of a really good run, wasn't it?
Must be so frustrating. You've just laced a 14, gone to the 4th line almost, and then you sketch out on those shark fins. Technically a very difficult course, and that was beautiful. Comes off a little early on the rail if you're trying to pick this apart.
With that cab 1 onto the nose, press through the kink, switch up. Oh,
So he was going front 9.
The strange thing is that's the sunny side of the shark fin.
Yeah.
Like, should have been able to get a bit of purchase in there, but might be washing off. Okay, Kid Kimura. This kid is a weapon. Another one with a quad backside 1800. Knows his way around a big spin. He's also got switch backside 1980. He had a pop at in Beijing.
Really?
Yeah, absolute monster.
Switch backside 19. We've got to jump big enough for that here, but then again, you never know, do you?
Powering into this cannon. Backboard. Oof. To bring back 450. There's that SWAC 12.
Ooh. Does go deep, doesn't he, on that?
Out high off that Twisted Sister.
Oh, bit of a helmet adjust on the 14 now. It's that
Lovely.
shady side. Beautiful.
Lovely front 12. Hark and flip. Yes.
There you go.
Now keep it locked in. Front board. Oh, he wasn't quite square off the waterfall, was he? He brought it back to about 45 degrees. God, oh, it's really hard to see where the judges are going to send this. At the moment, Dusty leading with a clean run, but by his standards, a really straightforward run. And the judges, they are not showing any of their cards. They're on a 62.72 for Dusty. Eli Bouchard on a 50, Hiroto Ogiwara on a 30. We know that, like, he had that fall, but as did Eli. So, take a look at this. Switch back 12. So comfortable. And then the back 14. Stomps that. And the front 12.
Is it front 12 or front 9 at the bottom?
Might have been front 9, actually. I got a bit excited about that.
I'm trying to still log into the internet here. I've been trying for about 4 days. People say that Switzerland's technologically advanced. I don't know.
Okay, silver at the Junior World Champs back in 2023. It is none other than Cam Spalding. He's made his way up quickly through the ranks.
Yeah.
Got a beautiful silky style on him as well.
Does have a really nice... If you do follow Cam on Instagram, some of the laps through the Whistler Blackcomb Park. Oh,
Just outrageous,
Yeah.
aren't they? I like the fact as well, Liam Brearley had took a bit of the heat off him and almost slipstreamed him onto the World Cup.
yeah.
So he started, he was cranking
Yeah.
some big top 5 positions in his first year on the World Cup. I love this. He's got a bit of travel time. Front board, Pretz out of the hitching post. Back 270, 270 off, same way.
Perfect so far. And see that for like 360 he holds it.
Yeah. Winds up into that big front 14, yes!
Nice.
And then alley-ooping out of the Twisted Sister into the back 12.
He seemed to come up short there, didn't he? A little bit. I say short, but he couldn't have gone any shorter than that.
Switch back 12 out of the shark
Yeah,
fin.
that's
That is big.
Really big trick to hold that edge as he goes. Almost McTwist. Bit of a cork back 5. Front 270 through the waterfall.
It was almost a chuck, wasn't it?
Yeah, a little bit.
Kind of rolled off the back of it.
It is when you... Oh, don't get me started. Todd Richards will be all over it. When you indie grab that, or you can indie on the backside. Well, I don't know what you can and can't do with an indie grab anymore. But when you indie grab those, it does seem to kind of...
Talking of grabs, see the roast beef up the top?
No, I missed it.
Oh, it's a thing of beauty. Melon down there.
Oh, that was lovely.
Switchback 12.
Yeah.
Very, very strong, wasn't it?
Very tidy from Cam Spalding. That's how you put a score on the board. Didn't even break a sweat, did he?
Love seeing a 12 down the bottom there. That's really big.
Especially switch backside.
I'm putting that way out our reach because we got Dusty on a 6. Oh no, we got Kira Kimura on a 63.15. I think Cam there, I think could be. I'd like to see high 70s with that maybe. Okay, next up, William Matheson out of Sweden. So the judges taking their time here. They want to make sure they get this one right, so they'll be talking it through. They probably think that they've been getting an easy ride up until now. No one going really, really big. Just got the confirmation in 81.37.
Yeah, you called it.
Yeah,
you
for
called
Cam Spalding. Big number there. That's a lovely show from the judges. That is a benchmark score, and I'd say already pretty safe.
Yeah, well, you're absolutely spot on as well. That switch backside 12 at the bottom, really working for him there. Huge 8.14 sector score.
Oh, lovely. William Matheson on course.
It's funny, we used to say this kid's still learning the trade, but he's been there or thereabouts for a while now. Oh, silky.
Lovely,
Back 12, yeah.
I thought it was a 10 for a second.
Switch front side, double 1080. And then going switch backside, 9. Oh,
And he can't hold on to
no,
the
he
heels.
can't.
Oh, and you could see the frustration in that little turn, couldn't you? Watch enough snowboarding, you can read anyone's body language.
Yeah. Backside 2, 70, disaster.
That almost came from anger.
It was
didn't
anger, like, break this! Don't you?
Oh, William Matheson, frustration at the end of his run, unfortunately. That was lovely, little backside Miller. And then sliding that out 50 to... Looking at those rails now, a little bit light up top as well. I'd like to have seen something a bit heavier. That was beautiful,
yes.
The back 12. And cab 10, and then there's that switchback 9 out of the shark fin. Easy to get a lot of wang on that, isn't it? And
I think it's, yeah, you're absolutely right. Depending on where you take off and how you cut, do you alley-oop it so you go back against the direction that it's trying to send you, or do you go with it and almost go a little bit like my golf drive? You go long and low. You know, it is a difficult, definitely a difficult feature, and everyone's saying, "Oh, Calais, what are you
buzzed
doing?"
by the drone. Did you see that though? He'd gone into almost a back tail. Like it was a back lip, he was looking for 270 out. We're going to what we'll see now is the skeleton of the rest of that run, I think. I hope he doesn't use this as a throwaway. You kind of, if you drop it, you're like, go on, hit it hard. Let's see what you were going to do. Oh, a bit Torgiestes on the switchback 5. I'm not going to lie, this is lovely though.
Yeah, we just enjoy this.
See the way the first 3 was slow and then he whipped his head to speed round the second 3. Ooh. Front shifty to back shifty.
Came from way back on that as well, didn't he? It's a long way, and then
Tex Davenport style in Alaska. Yeah,
goodness
double
me.
Shifty. Or Rocket Reeves loved a shifty, didn't he?
Rocket Reeves.
One for the old heads
Flipping
out
heck,
there.
I've not heard that name for a while.
What was the brand he used to ride? Now defunct. 5150? I think it was.
Was it 5150?
Pretty sure, yeah. Okay, so Kalle Jarvelito and William Matheson both looking dejected down there together, aren't they?
What happened?
Picture of disappointment. Kalle letting it go early, will be disappointed. Back up at the top.
I'm frothing for this.
Oh, absolutely love this man's commitment to the game. You know you're going to get something special. Ooh, I missed that in the light. Started back lip, didn't it? Then another front board through the kink. Switch back 2 to lip.
This is a guy that knows how to just get it done.
Switch back 12.
bringing a lot of speed, taking right off the top of that.
I love that Weddle to tail as well. So lovely on the grabs.
Back 12, massive, and somehow sticks it.
And now he's into the transition. Lovely big switch 7. Mark McMorris, different class. Take a bow. What a legend. Absolutely loving that. Like, when you look at some of the things he's been through, you go and look at what's the Red Bull, is it not Limitless? What's the Red Bull documentary that kind of charts his injuries?
Yeah, not broken. Is it broken?
Unbroken.
Unbroken.
Go and watch that. The fact that this man can ride at this level, at this stage in his career.
I think as well, having the commitment and the drive and the want to go and do this is another thing as well.
Yeah, and then just wander over to natural selection and do it all in the backcountry as well. To keep the level so high across so many different silos of snowboarding.
Definitely not his cleanest of runs, and he'll know that more than anyone, but score on the board, keeping it PTEX down, top to bottom.
I guarantee you it's second place. I will guarantee you that now. The action just keeps on coming, though. Marcus Cleveland, previous winner here at the LAAX Open. Another rider, an absolute joy to watch. And weirdly,
Go on.
25, you've got to say he's fast approaching the... Look at that. Lovely cab 5 Miller. Full switch up, 270 out. 270 on. 450 out. A little bit of cork in there.
Really nice.
Taste of things to come.
Yeah. We go switch backside. 1260. Maybe coming up a fraction short for him. And then going
backside 12.
Backside 12. Punches the floor. Double 9. Good.
Where's he going here?
Crippler.
Now, Marcus, it's really interesting watching this. He's... Oh,
was it lip 270? Couldn't tell from this angle, but...
no, board.
Front board 270.
I think I wanted to see maybe some knuckle huck action off the... I was expecting Marcus might be one of the riders who had a little look at the knuckle huck instead of the shark fins.
Yeah, down like we saw in the skiing with A-Hall.
Yep.
Yeah. It's doable. Does he let go a little early? Lost him in the shadows there.
Love that little crippler.
Did he tag the top? Did he give the top a little tap as he came in? Tap the cope in. Good boy.
Let's have a look. Update.
Oh, Eddie.
Mark McMorris, 55.15.
That is...
I did something I missed.
His grabs were a little loose. Technically wise.
Yeah, I've missed something in that, definitely. I thought there were a lot more points in that, but I'm not going to go questioning the judges this early.
No.
A lot of snowboarding to come over the next few days.
So Marcus Cleveland, that run right there goes in 70.54, second place. Nearly a full 10 points off Cam Spalding.
Okay, next up, Matija Milenkovic. Just come down here. Lovely front 3 with a little nose tap. Oh, he's so loose off that, wasn't he? He didn't lock in properly to the rail, so he didn't have the purchase that he wanted to try and pop off that. So, just floating down the rest of the course now. Front 3, back 3. What do we got on the shark fin? Testing out a new angle here. Quite like that one.
Just trying to do some maths here as we look at the difference. Marcus, Cam Spalding.
Has Marcus come? Have we got a score in for Marcus?
Yeah, Marcus has come in second place at the minute, 70.54. Just to fill you in, this is almost a bonus feature for you. We're bringing you men's snowboard qualification. It's not normally a feed that we'd bring you, but so we're missing a few cameras, we're missing a few slow-mos. They, of course, will be in for when we hit the finals live towards the end of the week, but me and Eddie were here and a few cameramen, and we thought, you know what, why not? Let's give it to the people. Let's give them what they want.
Give it up for one of the biggest characters on tour, Donga, Lee Dong-hyun out of South Korea. Love this kid. He struggles for consistency every now and again, but when he is on point, he is a sight to behold. Come on, Donga, let's see it. Love this. Backboard Pretz. Then fakie board slide. Little 450 cork out.
Oof. Oh, goes so deep on the landing, doesn't he?
He got away with murder there.
He really did. Oh, my goodness.
He's getting pretty flippy out there.
Front double 9. And then, oh, with the bring back.
He was looking for it, wasn't he?
Yeah. He was going to take it round to fake it. Oh, the Michael chuck.
I thought the nose was going to catch on that then.
Well, I think to coin your phrase, Ed, he Bon Jovi'd his way through that run. He was living on a prayer.
Absolutely. There was not one of those takeoffs where you thought, oh, he's got this. That was like watching the snowboarding equivalent of a casino. A slopestyle run that's a roulette table. Just gambling all the way down.
Okay, we move very quickly in. Pedro Piazzo.
No, this is Donga's replay.
Oh, it is. Excuse me. Sorry. Oh,
Pedro Piazzo managed to teleport himself from rail 1 to the first kicker.
Yeah, swimming for the grab on the tail. Is that
actually
frontside 10 bring back 9?
Yeah.
Wow. And then the opposite way, the switch version.
Yeah.
Ooh. The stalefish grab on that stops the rotation in its tracks.
Donga, no! Oh, wait a second, he's got it. Pedro Pizarro out of Chile. Look at that smile. This boy bringing the power, bringing the energy. Dives in. He's having a little pop for the hitching post. Front 1. Cab 2. 2 off. Front board to 450 off, and he's come up. He was scrabbling for the toe edge, swimming to the switchback 12, and he's over-rotated. Did so well not to present his toe edge to the compression there, because immediately after you present your toe edge to the snow, your front teeth follow.
Oh my goodness, at that speed.
Oh, unlucky there. Pedro Pizarro. You can see hands on head. Disappointed. And Woodsy talked about this earlier. You've only got, like any coach will be saying, forget about 2-run qualies. Ride the run in front of you now.
Yeah.
Do that run.
Yeah,
Don't think about another run.
Yeah. Because it can play on you, can't it? It's that kind of having the luxury of being able to go again almost. Oh, yeah, you're right. He really did hold on to that.
It was, his legs were dead straight and he was bouncing. It could so easily have gone forwards.
File that one under WIP, work in progress.
Yeah, most definitely. So 30 riders in this heat today. Top 12 will go into the semis. We've got the second heat tomorrow. It's going to be a stack day. But right now, coming in with Alex Latorto.
Little front board pretzel to kick things off. Then he goes back to 70.
It looked like a really nice touch on that then,
yeah.
But he almost just sat back and let it go, didn't he?
I think he needed more of a touch to kind of slow the rotation.
I like the way that ollie took him to the 5th line off the knuckle. Obviously knows his way around these jumps.
It's the snowboard equivalent of when you go over a humpback bridge in a car. And you go, oh!
Yeah, I want to see that ollie again. Okay, back up at the top, and it is Sousa Lopez out of Spain. You know he's got his tracks on. You can see the little head bob.
What's he listening to? That's the question.
Hopefully, Fleetwood Mac Tango in the Night, the whole album in its entirety.
Incredible. I think currently, though, he's got Stevie Nicks' Edge of 17 on.
Interesting. I quite like a big love. Diddle-it, diddle-it, Okay.
Unai Lopez Souza then gets the hug of enough respect.
Who doesn't these days?
Yeah, you need it.
So much love in LAAX in 2025. Oh, yes, a little seesaw. Up, the half cab up, switch it up onto the back foot, and then pop out. And then the chicane out of that.
Do not see many of them nowadays, do you?
No, that was good. Into the backside, 12, and his legs collapsed.
Yeah,
like
big.
Expensive deck chair. Very smoothly. It looked like he had that, and then he just, it was almost like he gave up on it. Now, what's interesting about this, the snowboarders on those two shark fins taking a really everyone taking a really straight line in, trying to flatten it out. I think there's a lot of points on offer if you really carve into those shark fins.
Yeah. Also, if you look at them, the transition changes wildly from the back to the front. It does get more vert towards the end that you go.
Yeah. Okay. Next up, Liam Johnson out of the States. Just waiting for the score to come in from Unai Lopez Souza. See what he brings. Quick recap of the scores. Cam Spalding leading with an 81.37. Marcus Cleveland with a 70.54. So over 10 points between first and second at the moment. Plenty of room. Liam Johnson, though, about to drop in.
We were talking, weren't we, about the kind of USA bringing a full pull of riders again. There's just a lot of talent coming through again.
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice. Proper nose press through the kink to kick things off.
Did the tail drop down on the front, though?
Of course it didn't. Okay. So he goes switch front side, grabs a handful, probably wanted a bit more pop there. Switch front 10. And then he goes switch back side, 12. He goes deep as well, doesn't he? A little bit back seat on it.
I think that was a cab 14.
Was it?
On the first kick.
Oh, excuse me, I'm sorry.
Yeah. We'll have a little count on the next one.
We're watching here on a TV made in 1972.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, you can see the head goes back.
Yeah. Not happy with that, but
Devoed.
I reckon there's a semi-finals run in there if you can dig it out, scratch it off carefully.
Well, your semi-finals material if you're making the US team.
Yeah.
If you're out here performing.
100%. Okay, so points on the...
Oh!
Yeah, he did. That was lovely, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Beautiful. 270, 450. Here it is.
That's the switch backside where he falls.
Oh, yeah. Just a little bit over-rotated. So, the Beijing gold medalist in big air from 2022, Su Yiming, watching him ride in a bib is like catching a snow leopard in the wild. It is a rare, rare thing. Has been for quite a while. Only comes out of hibernation for the big events, but he's been struggling this year in big air.
Really?
Hasn't had the performances he's wanted in his own. I think he's only made one finals.
It's not an injury.
No, not that I've seen. I just don't think he's been riding as much as everyone else. And I think there's a little feeling that he's human. Great ball control up the top, though. 270 in, 270 out. That was lovely. I think that was front one to switch 5.
He's gone really big on the back 12, hasn't he? As he now goes switch back 12, does he? Switch back
10.
14.
Was it?
I think so. And then he goes frontside double 9, massive.
Oh, just too far down.
Yeah.
Absolutely flattened that out. The front 7.
I'm going to say something controversial. Are you ready for this?
Yep.
He looked like he was working really hard on that run.
Yeah.
That didn't look comfortable, did it?
Like that was a stretch. He was at full capacity there.
Yeah.
Like he wanted that.
Yeah, that's the phrase. He wanted that run. He wasn't in flow state.
Some big old spin. It was, wasn't it? It was 14. You forget. I watched him training down in NZ, just knocking out 1800s. 6 in a row, landing them, but he was just playing between Indian tail grabs. God, it's immense, like his level of consistency. Okay, Sam Vermaat, kid out of the Netherlands, Papendal, the old legend Giacomo Cratter. Big fan of the Udall, Giacomo. You always see, follow him on social, his dog's always out there. But Sam Vermaat, snowboarding since the age of 4. That
Wow.
was an instructor, was like, right, we're doing this, Sam.
We'll get you there.
Yeah.
Snowboard by numbers.
Met Sam's mum during a lesson. Bit of a cliche.
No.
Yeah.
That is good.
Fall in love with the instructor, Mr. and Mrs. Vermaat. Made a world-class snowboarder though, didn't they? Look at this, Sam dropping in. Lovely front 3 with a little nose tap. Back lip through the down, flat down.
There you go. There's one for the purists.
270 in, 450 out. Lovely grab on that as well.
Switch back 12. Landing gear came down nicely for that. Or was it a back 12, excuse me? Oh,
There's
massive.
the switchback 12. Go on. Holding on to that. He's had to take his foot off the gas with the front 5.
There's been a few mistakes, so just get this score. Just land, stay on your P-Tex. Huge.
Harkin flip and somehow holds on to the tail.
Goodness.
Hits the elbow at Mach 3.2.
He couldn't.
That's the fastest rail he's ever hit, I reckon.
He couldn't. We're only just hearing the noise from the rail now. That's how fast he hit it.
There was a little cloud of mist in front of him, wasn't there? Like the halo around the nose of his board.
Straight on Instagram.
Yeah, that's a healthy phone addiction right there, isn't it?
Okay, excuse me. So he does go backside 12 into switch backside 1260. Oh, that was big, wasn't it?
It's huge,
Punch
and it was.
from-
I hadn't realised how much of a revert it was either.
Yeah.
Watch, all the way round. Well, it could be a speed check.
Yeah. It was a speed check. I would just start shouting speed check.
I'd have turned around and looked at the cable camera and gone, speed check. Okay, Truth Smith up the top there, the Canadian, part of that Schmob crew. Got some lovely, lovely style. He's, I reckon he's most famous as the guy who double backflipped over No Name in the Beyond Medals.
Yeah.
Was it for Force Majeure?
No,
Or was it
before that.
Casino?
Yeah.
Yeah, absolute legend for that. It's
Also
about
got his ears out
30 metres, yeah.
in this cold, biting wind. I like that.
Well, there was someone earlier on without goggles on that I saw in training.
Wow.
Like punchy. Okay, Truth ready for this one. Just steadying himself.
Taking a little bit of breath, getting some namaste.
Little switch up. Oh, nice. Lovely 270 up, little shifty off.
Yeah, really nice how he held that. So we go into the first of the jumps. He goes 12, 60. Now switch front side here. Hitting that left twisted sister. Oh, he needed a bit more room on that, didn't he?
Yeah.
Come on,
There
Truth.
for him.
Huge double.
Puts it down nice and clean. Got plenty of speed to burn, it turns out.
Front 5 on the quarter pipe, down through the waterfall. Cheeky little nose.
Did you listen to the Bomb Hole group chat the other day?
I didn't.
I had a question on it that said, what's the difference between turning and giving up? Brian Fox said, it's a trick question, they're the same thing. And I've got to say, I'm like, this run's beautiful up the top, but that is a big old speed check he gives into the quarter at the bottom. Like, it really, like, there's so much snow on that speed check, and you just see it there in the quarter. Like, we've already, like, dusty. I'd much rather see an 8-foot straight air. Here he is, though. If you haven't already, get yourself on YouTube right now. Type in Rene Heaven, and you're going to see not just some of the best shots, not just some of the best music, but some of the best snowboarding committed to film in recent
it's a
memory.
classic. It's a classic snowboard film that makes you want to go snowboarding.
Yeah.
Regardless of
Reel off
age
any
or-
standard film, any Absinthe film, any of the Big Mac Dog films, any of the Harkham project, like anything. It stands up to him. It's,
Oh yeah.
I think it's about 12 minutes, is it, of absolute joy.
15-minute movies are back in.
Yeah. Okay, René Rinikangas had the pleasure of riding his board in the off-season down in NZ.
How
And
was that?
I set it up, I think it's about an 18.5 or a 19-inch stance option in the middle. I set it up plus 40 and plus 15. It's hilarious.
Did it feel like you were being electrocuted on every turn?
It was terrifying. My body was fizzing, but René rides it so beautifully. And
We've always been a big fan as well. He's a pure snowboarder who snowboards with nothing but fun in his heart.
do you remember his first slopestyle comp? Well, the first one I ever saw him in.
Here.
No, I think
No.
it was in the States somewhere, Copper or
Wasn't
maybe
it
Vale.
Mammoth? Yeah.
And he ollied over the banners and then back in again.
Yeah.
He's just like, yeah, I'm doing that. Look at that, they got a photo from when he was 13. I love that. Okay, René, this is going to be an absolute treat. Settle in and enjoy the joy. René just absolutely fizzing. Just as I...
TV's about to turn off on the auto.
Of a little backlip transfer, pumps through, huge back 70 gap to the second down part of the DFD. Beautiful Miller flip, bring back.
Yeah, just uses his hand to bring it round to switch. As he goes, switch double 9, was it?
Yeah, kind of
Amazing.
under. Into the off axis, back 12.
Oh, can't hold it, can he?
And just a shifty over there. Let's see what he's got for us. He's got the transition skills. Oh, René! Like a bring back Michael Chuck.
Yes.
What? Chuck bring back.
Physics stopping run right there.
He did. He
Yeah.
like ripped a hole in the space-time continuum to slow that little quarter pipe hit down. Tell you what, that's a big jazzy chain. Look at that. Just lets that hang out. Perfection, René. That is such an amazing axis, isn't it? And then this, he kind of rolls off the front
Yeah,
of
it
it for a
almost
bit.
goes a little bit kind of, dare I say it, misty on it, doesn't he?
It reminds me more of Andreas Vig.
Yes.
Like the way he used to fall ever. It wasn't a rodeo, but he just let his heels sag as he took off and kind of float through the front of the spin. Travis Parker got those down as well, didn't he?
Oh, now that's a name I've not heard in a while. He did, yeah. Travis Parker used to have a nose grab, didn't he? Really nice.
Okay, where are we off to now? Looks like we're getting a bit of Nicolas Schertz, one of this incredibly deep Swiss team that come out here. The Swiss get, for hosting at your domestic World Cup, you get those extra spots to let some of you younger, less experienced riders come in and get a taste of World Cup action. So Nicolas Schertz just waiting patiently up there for the go.
Well, currently, just to give you the top 3 as it stands, you've got Cam Spaulding up in top spot, 81.37. Marcus Cleveland, 70.5. And then you've got Kimura Kira, the Japanese rider, on 63.15. Currently, your bubble stands at 30.82, a fall with Hiroto Ogiwara, believe it or not.
Amazing, isn't it?
So it is just about putting a score down at this point.
The fact that Hiroto put that down, yeah, and actually still dragged that score out. A lot of work to be done here, though.
Yeah. Got to keep going. A hand drag, even finishing this run, is going to put you above Hiroto.
So the cab 12 to cab 10. Oh, and he's just, yeah, he's surviving now. Winds up into that back 10. And then from 5. Tucks it away. Okay, so Nicolas Schertz, the Swiss, making short work of that, but plenty to clean up if he wants to entertain the idea of a spot in the semi-finals. 24, we've got 60 men in the qualies, and we're going to cut that down to 24 in the semi-finals, so taking the top 12 from 2 heats. It's not a brutal cut, I don't feel, and it gives you plenty of time to warm up. I actually like the fact that these guys are riding at competition level for 3 days in a row, or 2 days in a row gap.
It was funny listening to the ski broadcast, the free ski broadcast this morning, and Woodsy saying that, you know, essentially the coaches are out there telling these guys and girls, you've got 3 competitions. It's not the same. Don't think of it as the same competition. And I never really thought about that, but you're absolutely right. You've just got to chuck it and go for it, haven't you? 3 days.
All that matters is today.
Yeah.
Because if you don't do it today, you're definitely not doing it tomorrow.
No, exactly.
Okay, back out here. Frank Jobin, the Canadian. Had a chat with Sam Weston, the Canadian coach, about Frank last year, and he was like, yeah, he's a street kid.
Wow.
It just kind of turned it on, brought it out here, and he has been making it. You can hear Henry Jackson in the background there talking about how much he's been slaying rails. Lovely style through there.
Yeah, really nice. Switch 270, then switch back 270 on at the rainbow. Solid rail section for Frankie Jobin then.
Oh, and it's the Stelmarski back 12, was it?
Back 12, yeah.
Yeah, Stelmarski, it's like the roast beef, but with the front hand.
Oh.
Chicken salad if you turn the thumb round. That makes no sense, does
That
it?
does make no sense. Front 10. Oh, how on earth did he come out of that? Goodness me, compressed right down and then was able to stand back up.
Can't believe that we're nearly halfway through this heat and that's the first method of the day.
On the quarter pipes, the first regular rider to hit it regular, I think. The bravest man in the field.
Oh yeah, Dusty hit it front side, didn't he, with his lean?
What's penny for the thoughts there?
I think the Canadians have got a radio hidden in that post. He's radioing back up to the top. That was lovely.
Yeah, switch 270 on.
Where he rode
really
through
nice.
that kink. There's the Stelmarski.
Wow. And then he goes switch backside 12. That was nice. What was this? I want to see the landing.
Front 10.
He seems to kind of go down and then pop straight back up like those inflatable flappy hand men that you get at car garages in America.
Yeah, it was definitely full Euro carve landing. Okay, so a lot of dropped runs here. This heat is going begging
It's
right
wide
now.
open.
Yeah.
Absolutely wide open.
You've only really got 2 landed runs, and the bubble score is Rene with a 44.54.
Well, no, you've got 6 landed runs, so you've got up to Eli, but Eli's run not without its mistakes.
They all had big mistakes in them. Like by a judge's standard, they were big mistakes.
Yeah, true. Ignore me.
Okay, Leon Geitel, the German, getting ready to get stuck into this. So you can see it. Cam Spaulding must be laughing at this stage.
Yeah. It's way out of reach at the moment, isn't it?
That's nice. No slide Pretz. Let's go. Lovely front board 270 out. Little bit light maybe on that rainbow. Lovely. Back 12. And then switch back 12. Oh, heavy on the heels again. Like big mistakes. Like we know. Oh, look at that crippler bring back. A little ahead to Fakey. He's coming for switchback 2 onto that gap to down bar. So it's a great run. Really strong run, but just too many instabilities in there, too many mistakes. It's going to be another one that sits somewhere in the 45s, 50s. I'm going to check myself on that though and make sure.
Yeah. was just going to say, I went to the German snowboard school. You know how wizards and witches have Hogwarts?
Yeah.
The Germans have Christopherschulen, and it's an amazing place. They've got a new airbag there.
There's school in Engadin, isn't there? And then there's Yalo up in Norway, I think it is the Norwegian one, where Yemen, Starley, all of that crew went. See, that'd be lovely.
Wrong way air fakie almost.
Yeah, frontside.
Yeah.
What is it? Frontside air to fakie.
The Pop Tart.
I thought Pop Tart was a fakie air.
Backflip. I've always called it wrong way air to fakie.
Right.
But I'm old.
Fakie to air.
Fakie to air.
Yeah.
No, because he went up normal.
On that one he did, but a Pop Tart is a fakie.
Fakie air to normal.
Yeah.
Questions on a postcard.
Yeah, anyone who knows, trick pedantry is fun. Just post it on that hashtag. Or message Tim or I on you'll never find us on social media. Okay, bib 28. It is the one and only Jonas Hassler. Swiss. Got such absolute full pull of talent out here. This man's got a great barnet as well. Lovely cab 2 up to front board, really crisp. There's the chicane. And he's got that cab 12. Lovely speed carrying through here into the Twisted Sisters. Oh! That was a bit of sprocking cat to put it down, wasn't it?
Yeah, he did really well to put the 14 down. Huge double crippler.
Going deep. This is a good run. This
hard
could
on the brakes though.
Oh yes! Like
it was like a McTwist to bring back to normal.
Yeah, but think of like a McTwist to bring back is what Scotty James does.
Yeah.
Like that's the full McTwist. That's way more like a proper nose grab. Straight crippler, and then I want to have a look at that frontside revert.
Seen quite a few chicanes, haven't we? 2 chicanes so far.
Yep, collect them. That was lovely. Then he gets a handful of this, doesn't he?
He really does.
14.
Oof.
Yeah, there was the sprock.
Yeah.
Had to use all of his core strength to slow that down and get himself over the top of it. And here we go, double crippler. He's just got the landing the whole way through that, hasn't he? Oh,
it's almost just a backflip to fakie, but with a weird...
It's got a Japan... I would call it a Japan chuck bring back. Because he's rolling off the tail like it's a chuck. The Japan kind of stops the end of the rotation that would bring you in naturally, like a Michael chuck, and then kind of just brings it in fakie. But I think backflip Japan fakie is just as good, Tim.
Thank you.
It's viable. Okay.
Can't be many.
Oh, he's still got a few.
Just going to have a quick squiz. Yeah, there you go. Oh, we've still got a few heavy hitters to come.
Still got 7 riders to drop. 6 riders to drop.
Yeah.
Mons Roysland, unfortunately, not getting scored after that. Horror crash for him. If you missed it, Mons did walk off the course, but his foot came out of his binding on a Todio front 10.
You're not going to believe it. Jonas Hassler there's gone into top spot. 81.67 for that run.
Absolutely loving how deep he went. Jules de Sluva in the house. The Belgian on course. Lovely front one up, then switch up to front board on the down, flat down. I like it, switch lip.
Jonas Hassler, that surprised me a little bit there.
Ooh,
switch back 2.7, switch back 12. Was it as he goes front side?
10,
yeah.
cab 10.
Cab 10, excuse me. There you go. You can hear the voice of snowboarding himself, Henry Jackson, up there at No Name. Oh, I was gonna say that looked big, didn't it?
It looked beautiful. Love that. He's on Rennie Renikanga's pro model as well. He's hoping to harness the power of the Kangas. Jules de Sluva, he has that signature pink helmet everywhere he goes. Oh, a little thump of the floor. He's not happy about that. I'd like to... oh, look at that. The journalist already on Jonas Hassler's case.
Really straight in.
Yeah, straight in. That is a pro, isn't it? Switchback 12.
Yeah.
I don't think...
Front 10.
Yeah, it was a front 10.
Yeah.
You're right, sorry. Then he goes into this back 9. It's gone pretty big. I don't know if... Yeah, maybe he had gone a bit over. It looked like he could have held it. Like that, to me, that looked like the difference between belief and giving up.
Yeah. Do you know what, though? Isn't it funny how slow-mo can just change the way the trick looks?
Totally. I take that back completely, and I apologise profusely.
Yeah.
Jules, that's not fair, actually. Slow-mo made that look unfairly easy to ride out.
And I think, actually, at full speed, with the inertia,
you'd see his chin hit the top of his rib cage with how flat the landing was, that he just smashed his way through. Okay, we've got an interesting little lineup now. This is going to be a good little finish. Liam Farrell, Sean Fitzsimons, Jake Cantor, Enzo Valax and Ville Jukala all coming in. Liam Farrell ambushed me yesterday with the best British accent.
It was really good.
Proper Cockney accent, wasn't it?
Do you know the best thing about this kid at the moment? Man, he is snowboarding with a smile on his face, and he's really enjoying himself.
Yeah, he's proper settled. And for all of the joking around, there's ambition to his riding as well. He loves competing, and he loves doing well. Switchback 12. Measured that perfectly.
Yeah, really, really good. Front side off the toes. You are welcome with the front side 10.
The cameraman was so impressed. He just let the cable drift. Oh, snuck that one round. Now the judges are going to be going back and looking at all of these angles. That was a proper cab 3 as well.
Oh,
back 3 50-50.
I'll take a backside 360 to 50-50. Locking it in.
Liam Farrell, the king of the jungle. Get this man a pride.
You don't get lions in jungles.
Don't you?
No.
I'm pretty sure you get them anywhere.
No. You get tigers in jungles.
You get lions on the beach.
That's why.
You do. But you go to Namibia.
Namibia, they do actually. They do want it to the beach.
You were trying to laugh me out of town.
No, I'm laughing because it's funny.
You know,
but you don't get lions in the jungle.
Really? Only tigers?
That's why the song's wrong, isn't it? In the jungle, the mighty jungle.
Maybe the song's right
sleeps
and you're wrong.
Tonight. No, the lion doesn't sleep in the jungle. Here we go. What was this? Was this back 12?
Yeah, and he's...
Come on, he did sneak that one out in this, though. Oh, he could have gone tail. Could have nose to tail on that.
Great control.
Thank you, Lion.
Yeah,
I like that.
Thank you. That was lovely.
That's going to be top 12 for sure.
For sure. Should we do a little score rundown?
Let's do a little score rundown.
Jonas Hassler has 3/10 over Cam Spalding. Who's in third, Timmy?
We have Marcus Cleveland on 70.54. Then you've got Kira Kimura, Dusty Henriksen, Frank Jobin, Mark McMorris, Eli Bouchard, Truth Smith. You've got the 4 Canadians there. 6th, 7th, 8th and 9th. Yeah. Nicolas Schutz, Sam Vermaat, Leon Guttel, Su Yi Ming on the just on the outside there by 0.3, believe it or not. But
so many mistakes in
so
this
many
first
mistakes.
run,
Yeah, I wouldn't look into that at all.
Yeah, I'm
We've
basically
still got a full pull of
ignoring
runs to go. Yeah.
Anyone after Marcus Cleveland in third is not safe. It's all still to play for. Anyone can... I mean, a coach now, let's say you're ranked 20th or 30th on the World Cup standings.
Yeah.
If you're a coach, you're like, get down there and land me a couple of 7s and a 9. Put your basic rail tricks that you can do in your sleep. Let's get 55 points on the board because then we're in mid-pack qualification.
It's true, though.
That's what's happening right now. I'm going out and saying it. Like, everyone's been reaching for the stars, and they appear to have missed what's right in front of their face, Timmy. An easy run to go and get points on the board. Bubble score is 47.53.
Yeah, you look at Mark McMorris, for instance. Let's take that frontside 14 he had. He had the mute to tail, Weddle to tail, and He's got a 6.1 from it.
Really?
Yeah, for frontside 14. That's how unclean and un-Mark McMorris it was.
But I just didn't. Well, they're not. I don't think they're expecting. They can't be expecting 18s here. So you'd think a 16 is going to be in that 85 to 100 bracket. You'd think a 14 would be in the 75. If it's landed a 70, like sorry, 7.5 to
Yeah.
like
Because conversely, Eli's
90.
backside 14 nose grab, the double cork nose that he had, which was super nice, got an 8.1 for that.
Yeah. Okay. Sean Fitzsimon's on course. This kid's so talented, so underrated. Winner here, came out of the blue. I think it was 2021.
Yeah. Oh, that was huge.
Beautiful as well, wasn't it? The arms told the story. He was in control all the way. As he rolls over that back 12.
Goodness. It was almost a backside 12.49, wasn't it?
Switch back 12 Mellon.
Well held. Oh, took for this. Needs the speed here. Little check, actually.
Front 10. Puts it down. A couple of checks. Into the Michael chuck. Lands it nicely, though. You heard that little tap on the rail. That is exactly what we just talked about.
Yeah.
By Sean Fitzsimon standards, that's like, right, we're going full safe run. Just put it through there and let's get a score on the board. You're making me question what I think I know now, though. Like I think I've seen some pretty big execution errors, but I'm wondering if the judges are just being ridiculous because that wasn't squared off. He wasn't balanced on the rail. Is he going to get demolished for that?
Well, we'll wait and see. That first sector score will show it, or it should show it.
Tell you what, there's a lot of melon going on here,
yeah,
isn't there?
And that was a
back 12
it was a bit
melon,
short on that.
Switch back 12 melon.
Go a bit early on that, and again, the execution could be a little bit off.
Landing, but upper body's over rotated. Like, we can pick holes in it, but it's solid run, big numbers.
Hands are nowhere near the snow. Do you know what I mean?
And it's clean by definition of hands on snow, isn't it?
Oh well, I think this is going to be the key then, isn't it? It's going to be a lot of style and execution. Let's see what the judges go for with this score. Go on, put your neck on the line, Eddie. What do you think that's worth?
I really don't know at the moment. I'd say I'm going to go
back-to-back 12s.
Yeah, on the strength of what the
Huge
judges
rails.
have come out with so far. I'm going like 67 and a half.
I was going to say 69. That's where I was going to go.
That's because you've got the mind of a 13-year-old boy.
You know me so well.
Okay, we're going to watch this score come in. Jake Cantor, Enzo Valax and Ville Jukkola still to drop. But right now we're waiting to see where...
22.
67 would still put him in 4th place. He'd take Kira Kimura's spot.
Wow.
And he'd knock Sam Vermaat out of the bubble spot. You ever heard I heard a mashup of this once at a club in Sweden with AC/DC.
Oh, look at that, Eddie. It's in. The scores are in. 62.58 for Sean Fitzsimons.
They do not like
They
the
don't
execution, do they?
You've got to be grabbing for at least 540. If you're going over, no more. You've got to be. If you're going 12, you've got to be holding for at least 630.
I think it's the landings where you redirect.
Yeah.
Okay, we had a chat with Jake Cantor earlier. Well, yes, yeah, it was yesterday after training. He's loving this course. Really, really enjoying himself. Let's see. Lovely front board. Back 270. So go nice and steady up top. Backboard, Pret 630. Switch back 12 with a mega wheelie.
Oh my goodness, how did he hold on?
Someone sign him up to the LAAX stunt show. That was high speed as well, wasn't it?
Full pelt. He relied on every bit of core strength of that Burton snowboard.
He wanted a 10 out of that.
I think he did.
That nose just managed to stop his body rotating by getting the nose down and make it look like he meant it. Oh,
Frontside 180, yeah. Nowhere near what he wanted.
so Sean Fitzsimons, you can see, slotting in there behind Dusty Henriksen, ahead of Frank Jobin and Mark McMorris, Eli Bouchard and Trude Smith. That quad of Canadians between 8th and 11th. We had to wait for it there, but Jake Cantor with a little slap of the thigh, not happy with that one. So, is difficult to know. We're up in the Galaxy building here, so this course runs so smoothly, but is it really icy? Do you think we got a bit of dust sitting on top of a really hard surface here, and it's getting quite difficult to get an edge in and really slow big spins down? We're seeing a lot of people over-rotate as they land.
Yeah, it must be that. It is cold. I was out there earlier on, and even in the sun it's cold. I mean, it's middle of January up here in the Alps, but then again, thanks to climate change, it could be plus 10 this time of the year. But no, it's cold, and the shapers here do such a good job, though, don't they? This course always holds up well.
Well, there you go. If you wanted to see it, there's your first. You can do it sector by sector. Hitching post and first rails are one. Then you got second rail features, rainbows and cannon. Then you got straight kicker, twisted sisters, then the shark fins, and just about to come into shot on the right hand side of your screen is that 45-degree quarter pipe and the last rail section. It is a monster of a course. You get, when you see it like that and how big it is, you realise how fast people are travelling through it.
Yeah.
Enzo Valax, and the kid out of the Pyrenees, good. He's a big air specialist. He's got some game on the kickers. Let's see how he goes through the rails. So cab 2 to that. 6:30 out. Winds up. Ooh, front 10 just.
Front 10 with the speed for a front 7. And he goes backside 12. Oh, beautiful landing on that.
He was looking over his shoulder until the last minute, wasn't he?
Yeah. Switch back 9. Now, where's he going on this? Frontside alley-oop. He took a big turn in there to lose as much speed as he could. Oh, no! Needed more speed on that, though, didn't he?
A heartbreaker gives him a slap at the bottom. It's not to be for Enzo Valax. Oh, really feel for the lad.
That's a shame.
Yeah, really is a shame. Because I was about to say, and it would have been the curse of death for him, but he'd actually been quite clean by the definition of everything we've said about what the judges wanted to see. Oh, maybe not. I'd missed that.
Let's go a little early there, doesn't he? But this was beautiful.
Yeah, really hung out, didn't he, looking for that landing?
Wow, he won't land a much cleaner than that.
Switchback 9. He fought for the last 360 of that for a little bit, and there's that big speed check.
Frontside alley-oop.
Oh,
who was it that did a frontside alley-oop on that one year? A few years ago when that was the quarter pipe was there.
I remember talking about it. We were banging on about it being an homage to Freddie Kalbermatten.
Yeah.
So impressive. Okay.
Last rider of Heat 1, Run 1.
Ville Jukkola of Finland. Comes in cab 2 off. 50-50 to that fourth, really corked out 450.
Yeah, nearly 540, wasn't it? The way he came off.
Switchback 12. Got that. That was a tidy bit of work. He made that look way easier. Going
triple. Was that triple cork as well on that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, he landed and went far right. Snowboarder's right, and then because he was hitting that right, he had to carve out and then carve back again. And that was a really good indication when you talk about the speed earlier on. That's an indication of how little time they have between these jumps.
Yeah.
He landed snowboarder's right. He had to cut hard left and then get back to the right.
There's so much to do there, isn't there? There's one of the LAAX Open regulars in the blue puffer down there, Patsy. She's out there running the press, grabbing the quotes, doing the work.
Yep.
Wrangling everyone.
Keeping everyone on their toes, yeah.
Yeah. Patsy always gets it done.
And actually, while you're there, Eddie, I will say just a shout out to everybody that makes the LAAX Open as good as it is year after year.
400 staff,
Amazing.
120 of them volunteers, but 280. Right, thanks to the volunteers, thanks to the staff. It's a massive, massive operation. He was dragging that tail on the end of the method, wasn't he?
Back 270. That angle as well on that bottom down bar just gives you a really good indication as to the distance they're gapping. Live shots from the drone
Oh, that is
of the
stunning,
Crap
isn't it?
Jean.
Looking south. The course faces almost directly south. So you're looking down into Italy there. As we come round, you come to Dicentis and the railway tunnel that runs through the mountain at the end of the valley.
It's a beautiful railway journey, that is.
Oh, you chuck your car on the train and then just...
You can also get the Glacier Express, just runs around the back of that mountain, up the valley and up and over into Andermatt, and it is beautiful.
So the Swiss, very, very happy with that first run. Jonas Hassler, Cam Spalding and Marcus Cleveland. The only three riders I'd say are pretty much guaranteed a spot in the semi-finals at the moment. Everyone else, it is anyone's game out there. You've got some big names with some very average scores at the moment. So Yiming, Mark McMorris, Eli Bouchard, all of those guys. And then even down here, Mons Roysland. Unfortunately, I don't know if we'll see Mons' second run. He had a horrible ejection out of Todio front 10. His back foot came out. But back at the top of the order, Hiroto Ogiwara back on course. So switchback 3 into that. No slide pretz through the down, flat down.
Love that backside tail.
That was beautiful.
Comes out so well of that. Setting him up switch now.
Switchback 12, complete control on that.
Completely different run now from him. This is it. This is where he wanted first time round. Oh my goodness, commentators curse!
I was looking at that thinking, oh, he's gone 16. And suddenly it opens up and decides against it. Hiroto's gone. That's
Well, I
it.
don't know.
100% he's gone.
No, this is still 60s. No, it's definitely not 60s.
It wasn't.
Wow.
It 100% wasn't 60s. Like, not with that. Like, the execution, the way the judges have set out their stall with execution now, there's no way that was making 60s. Like, Mark McMorris was cleaner than that, and he's in the mid-50s.
Yeah, but his tricks weren't as big. No, maybe you're right. Maybe you're right.
I love that. That was beautiful. This one, so tidy. It looked like we were seeing a master craftsman go about his work here, didn't it? It was like, oh, right, he's got this. And then just gone, his internal speedometer's totally broken there.
Backside 14, massive.
It's like the coaches told him, no, definitely go faster. Really?
Well, you saw the windsock there, the Red Bull windsock. The wind looks like it's going straight down the hill.
Really?
Yeah.
Tailwind.
The tailwind. I've only just noticed
out
it.
there, though. Is there?
Well, we'll see. See if we can get a little look-see at it.
Okay. Okay, so definitely no Mons Roysland. We wish him a speedy recovery. I hope he's all right. But we are going to drop in with Dusty Henriksen now. He's on a 62.72. It's good enough for 6th place, but Dusty was on cruise control, wasn't he, first run? He laid it all down cleanly, but wasn't anywhere near his best. What do you reckon his stance is? I reckon it's 23.5 inches.
Got to be. Front 270 straight through the dink there. Like it's not even a problem. Oh,
see that stalefish off there?
really nice.
Beautiful.
There he goes. Switch front side 1260. Getting double dipped on it. As he goes backside 10. Really getting that last cork comes straight over, doesn't it? And is that double, front double? Yeah, brings it back as well.
Way cleaner on that.
Yeah, way better. Huge!
Oh, there it is, Dusty. Starting to find his groove now. Beautiful run, beautiful.
Frontboard switch
Let's
up.
do knuckles on that.
Mate,
oh,
that was the run. So much cleaner.
That is
so much better.
That is vintage Dusty Henriksen. Absolutely love that.
And getting that melon. Frontside lean, call it what you will. And you can hear the music in the background. Is this from the Burning Snowboard video from the 90s as well?
I wanted to use the term vintage Dusty Henriksen, and then I looked at his age, and he's still only 21. but it is vintage Dusty
Yeah.
Henriksen. Like, that's him. Like, we saw a couple of clips. He was dropping some clips when he was coming back from injury, but in competition, wearing a bib, we haven't seen him at this level for a while. That is just mint. It's like a double Michael Chuck bring back, because it's a transition feature. That's what that is, I think. That lean on the quarter pipe.
I wonder if they'd score that. I wonder if they'll score that as almost a double crippler. You can't, because he puts in the rotation, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, ignore me.
I'd say it's a 9, bring back to 7.
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Because he lands going forwards. Well, this is a bonus broadcast for you today.
72.47 for Dusty. Pulls him up into 3rd place. So.
It is an improvement. I was just about to say, you're not getting the scores, but we're getting them here in the booth.
Eli Bouchard. Let's have a look. Currently sat. He's down in 12th place on the bubble.
He's on the
so
bubble.
He has, you know, everyone's coming for that spot. So there's that little nose press over, and we're going to see that little hop lip slides. Oh, even cleaner this time. Just such fast feet. Cab 2 on, 2 off on the rainbow. Cab 12, is it?
Oh, my goodness. Yeah, cab 12. And then he goes backside 14 nose grab. That was perfect.
It was, wasn't it? It was absolutely perfect. Front sev.
Front 7. That was a front slide 9, and you can see he's disappointed. He's front slide 9 on the first one, so he goes almost alley-oop rodeo. Front board to fakie. Ooh, okay. He's pumped with it. The jumps were way better, but
That 14 was incredible. You go by on the get on the section by section scores there. He's giving it the love. I see a decent score in there. Don't know if it's top spot, but I'm finding this really hard to judge.
Yeah.
Like the judges have put such a low score on
threshold,
everything. Yeah, well, such a high threshold on execution. That was incredible up the top.
Proper double corks
And
on the
he's
12
nearly
as well.
landing flat base straight over the board.
Oh my
Boom.
goodness, yeah. You won't see a better 14 today than that. Absolutely no way, will you?
And then let's have a look. Like that little alley-oop rolling off his heels there. It's beautiful.
Not massive, but beautiful.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the thing, isn't it? So there's probably that's going to be a little bit weaker, but everything else. I'll be very surprised if that doesn't push him into the top 3.
Third. 72.54 for Eli.
I'm pretty much telepathic. Kira Kimura dropping in. Kira, just in the last 2 runs, has been pushed down into 6th, so he'll be highly aware of how precarious his position is if he doesn't improve this run. That was lovely, that Pretz 450 out.
Yeah, bringing it back the wrong way.
Switch back 12.
Worked hard to get it around there, didn't he?
Yep.
Let's go.
Back 14. The front 9. Oh, he didn't sit down this time.
No. I wonder if his bum did actually touch the floor on that.
It looked almost like he wanted to, didn't
As
it?
he goes.
Muscle memory.
Front 7 was that. Cab 7 to finish.
Yep.
And then he gets front board
Into
to
that
fake
front
it.
board.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just sorry to go back. Judges have had Eli's 14 down as a backside 10. Was it a backside 10 or was it backside 14? Was it? Because he corks it so hard.
Yep.
Okay, I'm sorry.
I did think you're a little bit optimistic on that.
Right.
but I was like, I'll let him have it for now.
No, you should tell me.
It felt good. But what did he get for it?
Only a 6.7.
Yeah, okay. So 10s are probably in that 5.5 to kind of 7 bracket. If it's a 6.7, that's about as perfect as 10s get. He did squat that. He managed to keep his bum off the floor, though.
Yeah.
That was impressive.
There's a big nose and tail on that snowboard.
He's a small man. And I reckon he can get, I reckon he's worked out, I need a lot of effective edge. Need some purchase here. Cam Spalding, currently in second place behind Jonas Hassler. This will be it should be a fully relaxed run. Cam Spalding got nothing to worry about. As you said earlier, Tim, he's won the first contest of the week by just getting into the semis. And that, I'd say that position is pretty much guaranteed at this point. Little front board tap. 270 on, 270 off, and the 270 into the 630. Oh, front 14.
Yeah, he's not holding back, is he?
No. This is going to be back 14 as well. Oh no, back 12.
Back 12.
Switch
Holds
back
it
12.
Well. Going to have to go Looker's left now, isn't he? No, excuse me, Snowboarder's left.
Switch back 9. So lighter than that first run. He went switch back 12 there first run, didn't he?
But he did, he had that mistake, didn't he? Landed a little bit far.
Nollie backboard
nice.
On the waterfall. That was lovely.
Yeah, he can rest on that first run though, can't he?
Yeah. I don't think we're going to see an improvement there. Cam and Eli just hanging out there having a little chat. Look at that roast beef. Oh no, it's the Stelmarski again. I keep getting that mixed up. The front hand. There's that melon back 12. Let's go a tiny bit early. I know I just sound like a pedant when we walk through this, but you are looking for those moments. No grab on the switchback 9. So by this stage, Cam definitely knows that this run's academic. Lovely nollie. So just popping off the nose of the board instead of the tail. William Matheson coming up. Right now, he's sat in 23rd with a 41.59, so he really, really needs this. The heartbreaker went wrong for him down at the bottom. So the Miller flip, and straight into the down flat down. Got that kind of pretz out of the nose slide. Back 12. Then cab 10. Switchback 9. To the front side air. Back 270. On to there. So it's a tidy run. Really tidy run. It's going to be difficult for the judges now. Technical difficulty maybe dialed back a touch. Spent a lot of the bottom of the course there. Switch though. So there could be a good score in here. At least high 60s. Let's take a look at these rails again there. That little kind of Pretz corked 450 out. And we're going back 12 into the cab 10. Yeah, there is, isn't there? Well, I said the same thing, and then we got this switchback 9, the front side air. Yeah, there's just... It did, yeah. I was wondering where the DNA came from. So William Matheson on that 41.59. And at the moment it's 23rd. Bubble spot is Mark McMorris with a 55.15. So incredibly low score. As Kalle Jarvelito, man who likes to use a spirit level on his moustache. It's so straight. It's incredible. So, see what Calle's got in here. I just see his coach riding down P60. Like he's got a cheerleading squad out on the piste here. They're going to follow. They're like, come on, you got this. Do it. Yeah, I do. I got this. Okay, Kalle Jarvelito Comes in on the left-hand side of this, that beautiful little kind of back tail, I want to call it. Nose to tail switch up. And little switch lip slide, chicane out. Yeah. No, I think it's 12. Oh, and over rotates the back 12. Oh, Calais. It's all over. It happened so fast, doesn't it? Come all this way, put in all the time, and it's done in 2 runs. Beautiful. Going to rewatch this broadcast and say, what are those commentators on about? And then what happened with these scores? I'm not joking. I reckon a clean as mustard 10-10-7 would probably get through now. Let's see where Mark McMorris goes. Current. Yeah. Yes. He's just been pushed into 13th by William Matheson's score, so he needs this.
Right from the back there.
Back 12.
Okay, this is good. And we know that he can rock a QP when he needs to. Oh, nearly commentator's curse. Lands deep. Holds on though. Front 270. Good.
He muscled the end of that through,
Yeah.
didn't he? Like you said, held on to that check coming. That quarter pipe landing is horrible.
Yeah.
Like, it's icy, and you can just see there's a little bit of blown snow dust
Oh, yeah,
in
and
a
that's
pile there.
And it has the traction like a bowl of spilt rice down at the bottom, doesn't it? You just wading through it down at the bottom.
Yeah, not
This
easy.
is a glaring error. Well, he does.
Oh.
Switch backside 12.
Front 10, weddled to tail. So he backed off that. That wasn't a 14 last time, it was a 10.
Yeah.
Again, I don't know that we've seen any 14s, and potentially that's why we've seen such low scores. Like the judges expecting a couple of people to throw down, maybe. Actually, there were a couple. Who was it? Someone had a really nice back 14. Absolute bolts, but. Okay. Mark McMorris living in the danger zone. He's currently in 13th, bumped by William Matheson. And we're waiting on that second run score. I don't know if it's going to be in. I don't think it's going to be enough.
That's got to be.
Here we go. It's in. What do I know? He's gone up to a 58.77. He's in 10th place.
Wow.
Marcus Cleveland currently sat in 5th on a 70.54. One rider that Mark McMorris doesn't have to worry about. So he's ahead of him. So, Marcus, cab 5 Miller flip. Oh! Cab 2. 450 out. Switchback 12.
Oh, I made that look like a 900, didn't he?
It's so easy.
So easy for him.
Back-to-back 12s, and then front 9. No, cab 9, sorry.
Yeah.
To that little crippler. I'm not improving that score. I don't think. I think the first run was cleaner still.
Yeah.
Let's take a look, though. What do I know with the judges today? What do you know, Tim? I claimed to be telepathic earlier, but unfortunately it was a lie.
I'm struggling to kind of put a handle on it at the minute and see where they're going with it. I'm certainly enjoying what I'm seeing. I'm enjoying the spectacle of the LAAX Open 10 years on. That goes without saying. But a few of these riders, not without the mistakes.
So smooth on that landing.
And it's funny when you see these jumps that actually you're thinking, do and can they upgrade them? Where do we move? Where do the gears? Where does the run get pushed? And it's going to be a lot of spinning.
I think the back 12 was back 16.
I'm just wondering that jump. That's going to be hard work on that jump. Saying that though, I did just say that he made the back 12 look like a 900, so he'll probably make a 16 look like a 12.
Yeah. Take a look as the scores come in. Cleveland, no, didn't improve, 68.3. Too many execution errors. Judges really going to town on them, sending a clear message about what they want to see here. Matija Milenkovic on course. Oh, tail heavy there. Winds up, nice back dub 10. Out of the fin with the front 7. Again, he fights for that last 3. Matija getting some valuable experience here at World Cup level. Absolutely flying through that waterfall. So at the moment, Matija Milenkovic down in 29th place. So he is going to come up the standings, but how far, I'm not too sure. Yeah, there's just, again, there's a few execution issues, but the technical difficulty is not there with this. Talking about
No, frontside 7s.
10s.
Yeah.
Got to be perfect if you're going easy, especially because there's a couple of riders out here who are perfect and super techers.
Yes. So there we go. Live shots here.
Here he comes.
Donga.
One of the most
ready.
exciting men in slopestyle and big air snowboarding. South Korea's Lee Dyong-hong, aka Donga. Love watching this kid ride.
He's got a lot of work to do.
He has. He has.
He's got a lot of work to
I'll
do.
tell you what, his style doesn't usually lend itself to clean execution. He's definitely out the kind of Blake Moller, Roman Demarchi, fast and loose school of style.
Which I actually don't mind.
I love it. Absolutely love it. Oh!
He did a bigger jump.
It almost looked like he did that on purpose, kind of sitting down into a hillside Euro carve.
Frontside 5. Hello.
Yeah. Oh, Donga. That is a shame.
Well, just 18 though. It's not going to be his last LAAX Open, that's for sure.
No, and you think, like, the team that he's a part of at the moment, South Korean team's not massive, but you've got Gaeon Choi
Yeah.
and Lil Kitaki, Lee Shae-eun, who are destroying the pipe.
Absolutely
Lil
murdering the
Kitaki's,
pipe. Yeah.
Lil Kitaki's destroying anything he puts his mind to as well. But then you've got Seung Eun-hun, the young slope girl. I don't know if you've seen her
Yes.
ride. Just coming through. Destroyer of worlds. The axis that she spins on for me is one of the most beautiful I've seen anyone recently. She's just got that. It's kind of that natural affinity that you instantly see when you see Jamie Lynn or any like Jamie
big
Anderson.
call.
Yeah. Oh no, I fully put her in that bracket.
Wow.
Really good. Pedro Pizarro out of Chile. Currently sitting
Dead last, unfortunately, and he's got a lot of work to do. He's come off early there. He gets front board, 4 out.
You're right. I didn't think he could be dead last because I thought he'd have to be ahead of Mons Roysland, but he's not.
So back 12, and then he goes front side 14. Now, can he hold on here? Back 7. He's trying to lose a bit of speed. Oh, hello. Stand up, tail press. Goodness me. Oh, and he still knocks out.
He got through
Tail
it.
slide 270 down at the bottom.
That run wanted him on the floor, but somehow
Yeah.
it was like it was more like Greco-Roman wrestling than snowboarding.
He was not falling over.
The board was like, I don't want to land this, and he's like, you are.
You are landing this.
We're getting through this run.
Let's take a look at this. Switch backside 12. There's 1, 2, 3. Oh my goodness!
The
How did he get?
speed of that last
Yeah.
180.
And then he goes front side 14.
He did. He snapped that
Yeah.
round. That's the
Wow.
end of the 12, isn't it? Here we go. And then winding up into that back 7. Oh, he was that is horrible. Like,
Washing out. Just he'd have
because
gone
you're
up
coming
for-
back
yeah.
uphill on your heels on an icy quarter.
Yeah.
That is not what you want to be doing down there. Your chances of successfully navigating that are really, really low. Okay, Pedro Pizarro, though, moves himself up massively. That 15.7 from his first run becomes a 44.39. Now, Alex Lotorto out of Switzerland coming in. So, nice back 270 to backboard. Front 270, just lost him in the silhouette there from the sun. He winds up. Front 14! Snap that round. To the back 12. Held on to the landing. Arms are a bit over his head, but switch back 10. Oh, back 10. Apologies. No slide down the waterfall. Let's have a look at that reaction.
Let's get another look at that run. A few bits and bobs. What's his body saying there? His body's saying
Maybe.
maybe. Happy.
Difficult
That
to
was
see
nice.
that
Cab
one.
270. Cab 14. 2, 3, 4. Switch 14.
Yeah.
Then he goes switch back 12, does he?
Yeah. Into the back 10.
No, that's the
Switch back 12.
Switch back 12.
Again, from a different angle.
Right.
And then here's the back 10. It's low, isn't he? He does well to knock that round.
Yeah. Oh, frontside air.
Got a decent tweak on that, didn't he? Mass tweaking, bone till it hurts.
And then he did the panic board slide at the bottom.
Yeah.
That's the telltale sign that he survived that run.
You're like, yeah,
I'll just land it.
just get through it.
Um,
Right, so let's do a
Where's that
little
going?
update.
Quite interested to see where this goes. for
Right
Alex.
now, we have
The Torto.
Hassler on an 81 ahead of Cam Spaulding, Eli Bouchard, Dusty Hendrickson, Marcus Cleveland, Kira Kimura. Those top 6 definitely safe, I think. Lion Farrell on a 62.84 in 7th. Sean Fitzsimmons, Frank Jobin, Mark McMorris in 10th, Jake Cantor 11th, Villa Jukala in 12th. So, still got quite a chunk to go here, so it's still anyone's game. So Unai Lopez Souza.
Yeah, look at that. Alex Lotorto there just vaulted up into 10th place. 59.68 for that run. Wow. Yeah. That's switch 14. Really working for him there. That's a nice little stall.
Yeah, a little bit of Sleepy Stevens about that one.
He really did. Unai Lopez Souza. Chicane off.
Yes, and Mark McMorris is in 11th now. Jake Cantor, 12.
Oh my goodness! Oh my! How on earth?
He needs to buy a lottery ticket right now. Don't know how he got out of that. He opened up from takeoff, then recommitted to the grab.
Yeah, and went back in.
Oh my life.
Oh,
Full respect, Unai. That was immense.
Unai, the magician, the Spanish wizard.
Yeah, that was a little bit magic.
Look, they're
there.
clapping because it means they don't have to do any work. That's why they're clapping. Goodness me. Ed, me and you would be scraped off the snow if that had been us. Okay, let's take a look here. There's one. Oh my goodness.
The core strength it took to get himself
to get
back
the grab.
down.
Yeah, the G-force. Wow. Unbelievable.
And how did he not just dig his heel edge into the knuckle? That is incredible. Yeah. Well played, Unai.
He'll wake up tomorrow and feel like he's done 10,000 sit-ups.
He's literally torn every single ab he's got. Liam Johnson currently in 20th. I mean, when you're up there and you're like, hey, have you got a 58.7 in you? Oh!
Beautiful.
Like alley-oop fakey 50-50
That was
pullback.
beautiful.
That was the best thing I've seen on that hitching post by a long way.
His rails are solid, aren't they? Really solid. So he goes cab, switch front side to you and me.
10.
It's got to be switch backside, which it is. 12, yeah.
We're guessing. Great hue on the sky there. The cable cam's given up the
Oh,
no.
Didn't put it down.
You know what that means. Oh, what a shame, Liam. That was looking like a really good run. Had some beautiful rails up top.
Give us the replay. Get ready with screen record. You're going to want to put this one onto your Instagram.
Oh, yeah, come on, give us the hitching post.
Give us the hitching
Whoever's
post.
up in the
Oh.
EVS. Fakey 50-50 transfer. That's just beautiful. Like alley-oop 50. There you go.
Oh, I didn't go half big enough, did he?
Nah.
Oh, we're going to get it, Eddie. We're
Here
going to
we
get it,
go.
Eddie. Here it is. Press record, everyone. Here it is. Oh, it's delightful.
So much harder than it looks, and a proper nose press through the whole thing. Okay, up at the top, it is the Olympic gold medalist in big air. He's had some frustrating results of late. Things haven't gone his way. And he's a rider we were so used to seeing so little of. And when we did see him, he just won at a canter. It's been quite a shock this season, seeing him struggling a little bit to make finals. That was nice.
Yeah, he worked really hard on that first run. Nothing looked normal.
Really clean.
Backside 12.
Back 14. Or switch back 14.
Yeah, switch back 14. And then he goes front side 9.
Yeah. Now, what's he got on the transition?
Not taking all the speed he can. Nice. Much better.
Front lip
He's
off
come off
early.
early, and he knows it. Oh.
And he throws it where you can see the duck of the head. He's not happy about that. Oh, so.
That is a shame.
So much going on. He kept this so busy up at the top, didn't he? That was really well locked in. Down here. Backside 12. Switch back 14.
Yeah.
That's immense.
Yeah.
Didn't get much pop on it.
No, he
but
didn't. It was long and low.
Yeah.
Oh, he was.
And he
good
had a
up to
hand
this
down
point.
on that as well. Watch.
I tell you what, he's
Dink.
not going to be happy, is he? Because that was there for the taking. And actually, the QP was nice. Not the biggest.
Well, if Ming's got
And this
anything
just the
around
lip slide. Oh, no.
I don't think that's going to better. Morris had a big instability as well, though. So the judges will be thinking about that. There's a couple of bigger tricks in there. Could be a high 50s. could sneak him in.
What did McMorris have on that? He had the backside 12 melon, didn't he? Down at the...
Switchback 14's big trick.
He had backside 12 melon, but he only had the front side 9 on the shark's fin.
Okay. Bib 25. Sam Vermaat. Getting a slap on the back from Giacomo Cratta. Nose tap over the hitching post, back clip all the way through the down flat down. 270 on, 450 off. Sam Vermaat enjoying himself. Things going his way at the moment. Oh, look at that. And literally, as I said, way.
Yeah. Everything's going his way. Oh.
And he's tail pressed the landing.
News flash, Su Yiming 70.47. He's gone into 6th place.
Even with that last rail?
Even with the last rail.
Right. There you have it. Love that back. Sam Vermaat's back lip through that down flat down. Just locked on top of it. Okay. So nervous times for the Canadians. Mark McMorris in unfamiliar territory, 12th place after his second run, and still a lot of heat to come in this round. You got Liam Farrell, who's above him, Sean Fitzsimons, who's above him, but then below him, Jake Cantor, Ville Jukala, Nicholas Schurtz, Leon Geitel, Rene Kangas, Jules de Sluva, all still to drop. This one could go any way, couldn't it? So there's Ming up in 6th, just behind Cleveland. Sun starting to set over the Graubünden region here in the southeastern corner of Switzerland as the Canadian Truth Smith drops in.
Well, a good run from him here, and he's going to put Mark McMorris out. Wow.
I wonder if Mark had a word in his ear. Hey, teammate.
The old Formula One team tactics. Let me pass. That was nice, wasn't it?
Oh, lovely.
Nice front 270.
Yeah. Really good touch on the rail.
Backside 12, 60.
Is it me or has he got quite a narrow stance?
Yeah. Into the switch, 1260. Little goggle adjust for Truth. Come on, put this down.
Double crippler. Onto the quarter, and he's wiped off quite a bit of speed there. Frontside 5, tail grab.
Need something big here. Nice like pretzel.
Yeah.
It was cleaner, wasn't it?
I think it was. Ooh, I think this could do it.
Back-to-back 12s, then that double crippler.
Yeah.
It depends on how much you hang in. Mark McMorris had the 12, didn't he?
Yeah, can you look up the sector by sector from his first run? Because he did that double crippler first run. And I think the judges will look at a double crippler as the same as a 7. It's 2 full rotations, even though they're inverted. I've got a feeling that
6.5.
Okay,
The double crippler was
not too bad. And it was big from a long way back.
hack and flip scoring really well for Mark McMorris, though, down on that quarter pipe, 7.4.
Yeah, but it's big.
Yeah.
He goes in there hot.
He really does.
Absolutely charging.
And that's where Truth Smith's going to struggle, because he's only got that front side 5.
Tell you what, it's going to be a shady ride down, Timo.
It is going to be a shady ride down for all of us.
We're in the last little slither of sun here. Here we go. The man, the Finnish prince, creator of heaven. That's his video part, not the place. Oh, watch it, it might send you there.
Ed Truth Smith has just bumped out Mark McMorris by 0.5.
Oh, but Rene Kangas could do the same to Truth Smith in the next minute. So, Rene, giving the shucker out there. Let's go on a ride, ladies and gentlemen. This is going to be fun. Okay, carves in on his heels. Just gets that lovely little nose tap. Back two onto the down
It's
section.
huge that. You don't get any kind of look-see as to just how big that gap is.
Rainbow Miller flip, bring back. No, too slow again.
Yeah.
He didn't get the power. And he knew where the cable cam was, didn't he? Looked straight up at us. Says thumbs up. Oh, Rene gutted. I feel like a kid who's just been threatened with his birthday presents being taken away.
I feel like a kid whose birthday presents have been taken away.
That is just ridiculous, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, Rene! Teasing us with what might have been. Yeah, the privilege of watching Rene ride in the semi-finals and the finals will not be ours at the LAAX Open in 2025, but we still got this glimpse, and it is a privilege. Thank you, Rene. His head was pretty close to the knuckle there. That was.
He's always he can always find the transition, can't he? Bounces down and just melts into it.
5 riders left to drop: Jake Cantor, Ville Jukala, Jules de Sluva, and Leon Geitel. So, and Nicholas Schutz. Schutz just strapping in. Lovely switch front board. Pretz. Oh, Eurocarb finish.
Yeah. Nicholas Schutz.
Okay, Nicholas currently in 21st, so...
It's his LAAX Open finished.
Yeah, the dream ship has sailed, unfortunately. Look at this light winter sun casting long shadows over the LAAX Open course. Second runs here at the LAAX Open Men's Snowboard Slopestyle qualifiers. It's the first heat. Second heat goes down tomorrow. Just 12 men will make it out of this heat. 12 men out of the second heat for a 24-man semi-final. And Tim and I unashamedly calling this one quite an interesting little heat. Judges have been very, very stingy with the points.
Really stingy.
Execution has been set at a premium. Any small mistakes getting really punished. Frank Jobin on a 60.66. Currently in 22nd place. He had a really promising run till the bottom though, didn't he? Oh no, he made the mistake at the top. There we go. Looking for the tail press. Lovely cab 2 through the kink. Coming in. Switch back 270, 270 off.
Nice. It's the backside 12. Yeah, backside 12 last time. Yeah,
10.
He landed 10 this time. The speed wasn't there. Frank Jobin. Oh, what a shame.
The end of the day is eating these second runs. No one can buy a shot at the top 12 at the moment. So, Lion Farrell, Sean Fitzsimons, Jonas Hassler, Leon Geitel, Enzo Valax, and Jules de Sluva still to drop. Leon Geitel currently in 19th. He's definitely got a place in the finals here. He can do this.
At this point, this is where the coaches, bit my mouth, excuse me. This is where the coaches earn their money now.
Yeah.
Coaching these guys down, saying, right, look, settle the nerves, get a run down, clean and big. That's all the judges want.
Winds up into that 12.
Yeah, I wonder if speed's going a little bit, you know. That was nice.
Yeah.
Back-to-back 12s. Oh, I guess the double. I thought he'd landed on his chest then.
Yeah.
Double crippler, and then he's got that like kind of Wrong way air to fakie is what I called it, and then he's got switch back 270.
I think, even though he lands that last rail, it's one of those ones the judges want to see you on the rail. He's literally tagging it.
Yeah. Yeah, he got a 2.5 for that last air to fakie on that last one. Oh, he made a mistake last time round, didn't he, on his switch backside 12?
Yeah.
That's what it was. So that was cleaner. So it's definitely going to be an improvement. Even with the kind of just tagging that rail down at the bottom. He's got a smile on his face. That was nice from board 270. Look how hard he chucked that.
He got a handful of it, didn't he?
He really did.
Dropped it down a cog and revved it.
Backside 12. Is that double? Oof. This is what will hurt him.
It's all he
gotta
needs.
be enough though, hasn't he?
Another foot there, and he'd be on.
Oh, he's in. 62.06 for Leon Gertl. He's gone in 10th.
Leon Geitke. Okay, next up Jonas Hassler, first place qualifier. From right down the pack. World Cup ranking isn't there at the moment, but he's defied that, qualifying in first. Look at, and the confidence now oozing from him. Really sharp on that 270 to front board. Chicane, just rolling off the front of that cannon rail, bringing the speed. Close to the knuckle and a little bit of a body grab there.
I don't know if he even grabbed, did he? Yeah, he
no,
knows
and he
it.
knew it.
He knows he's done enough.
He's resorted to a back three. Oh, that was nice. Crippler method.
Well, with 6 riders left to go, he's already qualified, as has Cam Spalding, Eli Bouchard, Dusty Henriksen, Marcus Cleveland, and Su Yiming.
Guaranteed their spots. Kira Kimura. I mean, Liam Farrell, actually, because Liam Farrell...
Oh, he's still to go, yeah.
And Sean Fitzsimons are already in there. They're actually... you can guarantee Leon Geitl a spot as well, I think. And Frank Jobin. It's only Alex Lotorto who might not.
No, Frank Jobin in line goal, because you've got Enzo Valix, Ville Jukala, Jake Cantor still to go. So
yeah,
we've got 3 outside of that top 12 still to drop, still with it all to do. And if they're watching the same thing we're watching, it is just put something down that's clean.
Yeah.
Look
Jules
at
de
that.
Sluva, the Belgians in.
59.68. That's all you need to get in.
Yeah, but the judges have literally decided that they want absolute perfection today. Back 12.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Which is very good. Front
Oh.
14. Chucks
Cab.
it was it cab?
Yeah.
Cab 14. Chucks it straight to the flats.
Cool.
No,
Landed
it was-
deep on that. Oh, body language says it all there. So, Jules de Sluva, unfortunately, that might have been a little bit of a tuck-knee Tindy.
Yeah, no, switch back 12, and then it is front side 14.
Right.
Yeah, and he's... Ooh. Okay. I kind of want to see. He's safe. Liam Farrell. The Kiwi.
Yeah, he's in.
Dropping in. He's in. He's safe. He's going to be happy.
He's got a very healthy sense of humour as well, so be a good one to see what he does with this. He could send this.
Do you think?
Yeah, he could.
Is he that
really
kind of... That kind of rider.
Yeah, big statement. Going to semis, dropping last.
Yeah, true.
Or he could just be messing around. Let's see. Lovely little press over the hitching post. 270 out that down bar.
No, he's going. He's going for it.
Yep.
Going switch backside on this first. Switch back 12. Silky. Squeezed it round. Is the speed there?
That was lovely.
So
Front
nice.
10 off the toes. Bit low. He's still got the back 12 out.
He did. I think he went kind of a bit further down into the transition, didn't he?
Cab 3. Back 3, 50-50. That is, to get that precisely every single time.
And it's a big old gap as well.
Shows
down
some
onto that.
amazing board control.
Nice run. Nice run. He went back 12 last time as well, didn't he, down at the bottom?
I don't know.
Yeah, he did.
Right. Oh, this could push him up. Because I think that landing's not quite so clean, but the rest of it is really strong. Really sharp.
Frontside 10. Guess that's where he'd upgrade it when we move on.
Yeah.
Or when he moves on, I should say. Lion, I like it. Solid run. That nose to tail grab as well. Front 10.
Pretty punchy. Oh, it's getting cold up here all of a sudden. Sun's dipped right to the horizon. So, watching Lion Farrell, we're still waiting on that score. Oh, he improved. First run was a 62, second run 69, but hasn't pushed him. It's pushed him above Kira Kimura. Okay, Sean Fitzsimons getting ready to go. He was on a 62.58. Let's see where he can push this to. He'll want to move up as well, I think. Not giving the hitching post much love.
Literally about to say that. You took it words out of my mouth there.
And then
Complete
even
avoidance.
Second rail, like that's chunky.
Yeah.
Big 630 out, but 270 on, 270 off. It really is beans on toast for these boys. That was big.
And he goes into switch. Backside 12. So back-to-back 12s.
Lovely front 10.
Yeah, really nice. Really corked. This. Yes, got a lot of time for that.
Boom.
Boom.
That's a big run for me. Like that was the rail. We both said it. The rails could be a little light. I reckon that's set. If
Just
you
at
look
the top though.
Yeah, section by section, it'll be the first.
Frontside lip slide off the cannon rail with the under flip
630
out. Yeah, that is this is really high scoring. The judge is going to be all over that.
So look, you can see Lion moved into 7. Sean Fitzsimons down in 9th there. These landings, it's all so clean.
Worked hard on that last 360, didn't he?
Yeah, but you watch, like there's no compression.
Yeah.
You just ride straight down the landing,
Yeah.
already focused on the next hit.
That was nice. The front side 10. And then this, what are you calling it? Barrel roll, McTwist, Indy McTwist. Michael Chuck. Chuck flip.
Beans on toast.
I am hungry.
Yeah. Jake Cantor getting ready to rumble. Now he does need this.
It's an improvement actually from Sean Fitzsimons. You called it 65.96. Nobody deserves to be in the finals. I always say this, but actually this kid does deserve to be in the finals. We got a lot of time for Jake Cantor.
Currently down in 15th.
Yeah, the man from Evergreen, Colorado. Out of Silverthorne now. Get a decent pair of Nikes at the outlet store in Silverthorne. Goes back to 70. Really nice.
So
nice,
630.
No.
A lot of people come unstuck on that knuckle. A lot of people have been found wanting for speed there.
Yeah. I did say a few
Like
runs ago,
Rene.
didn't I? I wonder if the speed's gone for these lighter, slighter riders, because he's not the biggest of dudes. He's certainly not smashing the Big Macs, that's for sure. And it's late in the day, isn't it? I mean, we're pushing what time up here? 4:30.
That's pretty brutal.
It's been a long day.
That is a long, long day. Oh, and he knows it. Disappointed with that. Unlucky Jake. So, 2 riders left. Enzo LAAX and Ville Jukkola. Enzo, big breath. Little tap on the hitching post. Then 270 on to the cannon, 630 out. Front 10 over the first straight jump kicker. Into the twisted sister. Backside alley-oop 10, but sits down. Can't get that one moving. Such a shame. So Enzo LAAX will say goodbye at the qualifying stage. He sits in 23rd position. And that means we have just one rider still to drop. It is Ville Jukkola. At the end of the first runs, he was in the top 12, but with all the movement of second runs, he's now slipped down to 16th. So how much does he want this, Tim?
Again, I know we've banged on about it, and without sounding too much like a broken record, but all you've got to do is best of 59.68. It's well within the reach of any of these riders, you would think.
Yep, that's all he needs is that bubble score. So, little nose tap on the front one, cab 270, 270 off. 50-50. I'm calling that wildcat.
Yeah, backflip 180 off, exactly. Going to switch back 12. Easy. If he gets back 12 here, this could be it, Eddie.
This is on.
No. Back 10. He needs something big here. Front 10 at the very least. No, he goes double crippler. Ooh, double Michael Chuck is the only thing that will save him. Certainly not a speed check, and not a backside air.
2 foot above the coping. Oh, just the wheels came off, didn't they? It was like he was doing a hill bomb with stabilizers, and he was absolutely crushing it for the first 2/3 of the hill. And then you just see the bolts start rattling. Stabilizers part ways with the bike.
And he looks down.
And he gets speed wobbles for the last third
Which is
of
a
the
real
hill.
shame, because actually the first third of that run was insane.
It's
really
beautiful.
tidy. And then here, I think speed...
He squatted it out, didn't he?
Yeah.
Did well. I mean, to the trained eye, you can't hide what happened there. But at the same time, he's still done it. But this is very tight.
Yeah.
And you just... Speed is your friend in the quarter.
Yeah.
Don't care. Like, you've got to show that you can ride that. If you're going to do a straight air, go big.
Yeah.
Don't do a straight air and go small. Okay, that wraps us up. So, Ville Jukkola, unfortunately, I don't think he's moving from 16th there, Tim.
We can't. You cannot move on until we get that score in. You can't say he hasn't until the score comes in.
I can.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah,
Official results. There you go.
So Jonas Hassler, 0.3 ahead of Cam Spalding, Eli Bouchard, those 2 young Canadian Air Force rookies. They're going to come in and take over that mantle left behind by Seb Toots, and that man in 14th place, just missing out, Mark McMorris. A couple of really good rides in there that probably deserve more. Jake Cantor, Liam Johnson definitely stood out for me. Very, very strong rider. Frank Job sneaking in 11th, and the local lad Alex Latorto getting in 12th. But Yeah, sad face emoji there. Rene Renikangas not making it. And I'd like to say big get well soon if you've got any, hopefully it's just bumps and bruises for Mons Roysland. First run of the day, the back foot flipped out those bindings mid-Todio 1080. That was brutal, Tim.
We often talk about the G-forces, but that is an absolute direct. That is the dictionary definition of it. I mean, his binding wasn't ripped off. The foot was ripped out of the binding.
That's incredible, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Because if you've got a toe strap, if you've got a heel strap, then you can make it work. But yeah, it had to rip both straps out simultaneously.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah,
okay.
Much love to Mons Roysland.
Yeah, full pull of action today from men's free ski slopestyle qualifiers and what you've just watched, the men's snowboard slopestyle qualifiers. We'll be back tomorrow with women's semi-finals in snowboard slope, the second heat of the men's
heat too,
qualifiers,
and then probably straight into men's semis.
Yeah, it's
got to happen.
It's going to be packed show. So I think we start 9:45 again tomorrow.
Round or thereabouts. Keep across the socials. You know what to do.
And don't forget, you can win this snowboard by commenting on the LAAX, any of the LAAX Open posts on Instagram. We'll be trawling through those and deciding who's the best. And you will get, it's the 50/50 model from Burton, and it's got that 10-year anniversary graphic on it. Be sure to get that. We will see you for more snowboarding action tomorrow. Thanks for joining us here at the LAAX Open.
Thank you. Bye-bye for the time and years.